Well, without being obvious, I mean, the Joker's got to be up there for sure.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Mr.
Hi,
Serkis,
Jake.
good to see you again, sir. How are you?
I'm very good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Is Jerry nearby?
Jerry's just round the corner, yeah.
Tell him I say hello. I love Jerry. Yes, I hear him. You're phenomenal in this, sir. It's as you always are. It's so good to see you again. I'm going to jump into this. I was wondering if you could, for a moment, imagine sitting in a movie theater with Alan Napier, Michael Goff, Michael Caine, Sean Pertwee, Jeremy Irons, Jack Bannon. You watch The Dark Knight, and when it's over, you lean over and ask, what did you think about how I did this? What is the aspect of your performance you'd love to ask all the other Alfreds about?
That's a really good question. I mean, I think for a start, I would have left the theatre by then because I would have been so terrified. I don't think I would have stopped to ask their opinion. I would have been too scared because they are legends, all of those actors, and I wouldn't put myself in I wouldn't dare to presume to put myself on the same row as them, you know. But you know, I think hopefully what we've done with this version of Alfred and Alfred's relationship to Bruce is create an emotional relationship that is born out of the fact that you know that Alfred is no longer able to contain a Bruce that is pushing against him, and there's huge tension there, and he knows that he will never fill the void as a father figure to him, you know, in the wake of the loss of his parents, and no matter what they share and have shared in the past, it's fracturing, and they're both on sort of shifting sands. And so that was. I think it is an emotional relationship born out of the fact that you see two people slowly unable to connect.
It's fascinating. It's unlike anything we've seen before. But I've got to say, there are aspects of your performance that sort of hint at a more than meets the eye when it comes to your Alfred, in particular, your cane and your limp. So is this Alfred who has seen war, and what have you decided about his backstory that maybe we might learn about in future sequels?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you see, he's slightly facially scarred, and he has a cane because he has a disability from fighting. Absolutely, and that is from his time serving in the army, and that without giving too much away, because we don't know how it's going to play out, that is definitely a defining part of who he is. He's also, as I say, someone who is incredibly structured and ordered and lives by rules. And so to have all this, and he's very precise in his dress and the way that he carries himself in a way that, you know, we've seen other Alfreds do. But I think that means a lot to him. It means that it's sort of he's borderline psychopathic in the truest sense of the word. In the truest sense of the word, in not being able to kind of really truly feel emotion, and that again is something that from the outside looking in at him is slightly there's a sadness about that.
They're giving me the wrap. I'm going to try to squeeze in really quickly. What I love about Alfred is getting his reactions to different villains that Batman has to face. Of all the iconic villains in this universe, who would you be interested in seeing how your Alfred reacts to them?
Wow. That's well, without being obvious, I mean, the Joker's got to be up there for sure, you know, eventually. But I mean, there are some pretty formidable foes out there for sure.
Absolutely. Mr. Serkis, you are always nothing short of kind to me, sir. You and Jerry go out of your way to always make sure I get you at these junkets. I want you to know the kindness is not lost on me, sir, and I truly do always appreciate you being so great.
Thank you.
Good to see you, my friend. Hope to see you in person soon.
Thank you. You too, man.
All right. Take care, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.